viewers, greetings from Marigold International School. I'm sure you're aware that this institution will blossom at Anchapalya Kumbalgodu in the coming academic session, that is 2020-2021. Since parents and guardians are key stakeholders in the education sector, it gives me immense pleasure to share some of my thoughts with you, especially in these times of fluid situation. The process of breaking out of the virus has been a unique experience to all of us because we are unfamiliar to an epidemic with such a large presence with a devastating ramification. However, the plus point is that we are informed there is nothing to worry about this, and we as a proverbial David are battle ready to take up the dreaded Goliath and win too. But we only need to take simple precautions which have been discussed in greater detail in the media. Sitting at my desk at home, I was thinking about the children who have been pushed into such a situation where after the initial euphoria of getting a holiday must now be feeling some mild restlessness as they cannot be on their own doing what please them but confined to the premises or the four walls of their rooms due to self-quarantine procedures. I'm sure we as parents might have tried our best to ensure that our children got the best out of this enforced holiday, biding their time productively in the past 2 weeks. But the question is, how successful were we in providing them with the inputs that interested them? What was special and most looked forward to has become a routine, and the big question staring at us, what will we do next in the days to come? The age of the child is a key factor in finding ways to entertain them or make them focus in any activity. I'm sure you must have tried the homeschooling routine, hobbies, entertainment, and involving the child in housekeeping. But as I stated earlier, these activities have become a routine by now, and the children might be losing their interest in these matters. Unfortunately, the child is missing the opportunity of going out, eating out at the malls, jumping around in the parks, playing with their friends, with their usual games, and so on. And mind you, these were the minimum pleasures that we were able to provide them and to a certain extent appease them. And the lack of these activities and pleasures might have a telling effect on their mind and health. What would be an ideal approach in these changed times? It is imperative that we find proper substitute for these activities. Dear parents, please combine your age, experience and affluence with the energy and social consciousness of the child. It will have a softening and an enriching effect and will elevate your child. Take this opportunity to teach your child frugality. Encourage the child to collect the money which he or she would have otherwise spent on the eats, pizza, sandwiches, chocolates, ice creams, cold drinks, and save them either for a rainy day or donate to the needy when the opportunity arises. I'm sure that the children will develop due empathy and frugality will strengthen their spirit. We as parents should inculcate the habit of saving, giving or sharing what they possess in the child to have the experience of being a part of the lives of others. As a part of the routine exercise of rearranging the cupboards and the almiras, this would be an ideal time to pick out the things like the storybooks, dresses, gift articles or playthings. The child should be encouraged to give away such articles ready to be passed on to others. And remember, not the worn out or the torn or the broken ones, because they are just cleaning of the house and not actually sharing. It would be an appropriate time to get connected and talk to grandparents, cousins, uncles and aunts as much as they desire. Now it would be great to listen to the stories and anecdotes from them. By the way, when was the last time your child had made a kite or plaything or stitched dresses for their dolls? I recall the thrill we as children used to have when we built homes, parks, or even small townships inside the house using the thrown away things like the cardboard bindings of the notebooks, craft papers, rangolis and the like. Of course, in the modern housing pattern, there may not be enough rooms for this, but a scaled down building would go a long way in keeping the child active and happy too. What about making pouches to hold pencils, carry bags, jewelry box with available materials? They make ideal gifts to our loved ones. They can even make a cloth bag, put a sanitizer, a soap and a hand towel in it and gift it to the house help. They can make the local grocery shopkeeper happy by donating newspaper bags. Believe me, such small acts help them to connect emotionally with the different strata of the society. They can carry out simple science experiments at home, look at the world map, locate places of interest, listen to songs, learn an instrument, play a board game, play chess, Sudoku, try out origami, give a chance to pottery and learn a language. Even a sign language would be a great idea. We talk about making the children to read. What will they read and when will they read and how? Initially, it would be difficult for the child to pick up the right book and start reading. We have to do some hand-holding here. At the end of the reading assignment, why not have a game with a few gifts, simple ones thrown in like a quiz on the story read. Please note that we should allow the child to move at his or her pace. The emphasis must be on how much content has been grasped by the child. The point is that it would suffice for me if the child is able to tell about the underlying plot of the story or the moral spoken about. Tell them how much they read is not important, but how focused they read is important. We have to help the child to be on his or her own during some period of the day. Exercise silence while doing what they love passionately. This saves their energy and their creative work output will improve tremendously. In the present times, there's no dearth of information and sources of entertainment for our children. And I'm sure we are all aware of the same. It is with due caution that we should throw open these avenues to our children. Now, many of the websites have been opened for children to browse through and most of them are free, at least for the period of the lockdown. They can watch and listen to nature programs, online documentaries are available about animals in forest and world museums. There is a plethora of online educational resources and activities and many of us would be aware of it. However, I would like to take this opportunity to make a mention of few. There's NASA's Kids Club, it has space games and learning modules for the young minds. #staying home, #kids at home. It's a Twitter thread started by European Space Agency linking to cartoons and other activities about research performed with space science missions, investigating planets and other celestial bodies. The Quizopedia, the MindSpark Maths, Khan Academy, strongly recommended by CBSE, TCS, Ion Digital Classroom. Before I take leave of you, I would like to tell you about one most important factor which will make us stay healthy and peaceful. That is when we learn to keep our calm during these times of uncertainty. Inertia or inactivity makes us think of so many things and might throw our lives into disarray. Let us bring out the innate goodness that lies within each one of us. Let us be aware that personal and emotional maturity of the parent has a salutary effect in helping the child tide over the present situation. Feel free to respond to my views and share what you as a parent are doing to utilize this time productively that's making your children very, very happy. And I shall be looking forward to it. Being the school lead, I would also look forward to a wonderful relationship together and success for all concerned. Kindly visit our school website www.marigold.school. You could also contact us at 888-444-5000 or 888-444-0004 for information about Marigold International School. Let us do our bit as India fights coronavirus. Have a good day. Namaskar.